My name is Nick Knoll. I was motivated to write The War Against Black Americans and Freedom with K. Carl Smith by something I saw a few years ago. I see it more clearly today, and Frederick Douglass is telling me from beyond the grave, through his speeches and writings, that what I saw is still correct. My book is available at lastcallforfreedom.com, at kcarlinc.com, and on Amazon. The United States is the greatest country of freedom and rights in history because our founders, through the U.S. Constitution, established it to secure the God-given freedom and equal rights of all Americans. The Democratic Party was founded and has continuously been run to defeat the protection of freedom and equal rights under the U.S. Constitution through lies, hoaxes, and criminal violence for the sole benefit of the richest and most evil men in our country, the elites who were then slave plantation owners and who intended to never give up their control. Today, the same class of Democrat elites own the media, entertainment, big tech, big banks, big pharma, our hospitals and doctors, and control our schools from universities down to nursery schools. Their war began as a war against the God-given freedom and rights of their black slaves, whom they openly regarded as less than human. And it continues against black Americans today. But they have always subjugated common white Americans too. Democrats instituted white supremacy for their own protection then. They use it today in more deceitful ways, but they continuously use it to keep Americans divided by race to manipulate us for their benefit. Every time slavery, segregation, and white supremacy begin to fail them, Democrats use new ways to manufacture racial hatred. Critical race theory, CRT, is just one of them. Some corrupt elites claim to be Republicans, just as some communist spies claim to be patriots, and devils can claim to be angels. But the Republican Party's purpose continues to be the same as that of the U.S. Constitution, to secure the God-given freedom and rights of all Americans. In recent years, Democrat elites and the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, have replaced black slavery in the U.S. with slaves of socialism in China, displacing black and white workers here and putting them under U.S. federal control at the expense of all taxpayers. When Trump interrupted them to let American workers take control of their own lives again, Democrats and the CCP used their combined power to manufacture a virus pandemic panic, staged race riots, and used election fraud to take control from Trump and from us. To try to secure our God-given freedom and equal rights through the Democratic Party of slavery, segregation, and socialism is ridiculous. We're never going to win that way. That mission could be accomplished politically if black Americans rally to help Republicans, as Frederick Douglass advised, and take all control away from evil, corrupt rhinos. The War Against Black Americans and Freedom by Nick Knoll with K. Carl Smith is available on Amazon, at kcarlinc.com, and at lastcallforfreedom.com.